Yeah, I've just come from a Facebook post where a lot of people are trying to quote the figure of 30% of people in hospital being unvaccinated compared to 70% of the people in hospital being vaccinated, as though they're making some sort of point that more people are ill in hospital who have been vaccinated, purely because the percentage is higher. So this little demonstration shows why that is completely a completely misguided way of looking at it. So here, this represents our total population in the country. We have 10 on this side. We have 100 pieces of pasta in total, 10 on this side, 90 on this side. So that represents about 10% of the population being unvaccinated, which isn't a million miles away to the real world figures. So let's say 15 of the total number of people here are sick in hospital. We don't know how many from this pile or how many from this pile yet that represents. So let's take the figure 30%. 30% of people who are unvaccinated, who are in hospital, are unvaccinated. So 30% of the 15 people in hospital equals 5. So we need to take 5 from this pile, leaving 70% of people in hospital are vaccinated. So we need to take 70% of 15, and that equals roughly 11. It's actually 10.5, but let's call it 11. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, so that is technically 4.5. We've rounded that up to 5. That is 10.5. We've rounded it up to 11. Okay, so this represents our hospitalisation numbers. So 30% unvaccinated, 30% of that 15 people unvaccinated, 70% of that 15 vaccinated. So as you can see, that is a massive portion of the unvaccinated population. In fact, it's 50%. 50% of the unvaccinated population are in hospital. The vaccinated population, that's only 12%. So a huge difference in the impact of the vaccinated population against the impact of the unvaccinated population. I hope you can see how this explains why you can't just look at 30% of hospitalizations being unvaccinated and make some sort of claim that it means you don't need to take the vaccine because, in fact, you're more likely to end up in hospital, or some other crazy stuff that some people seem to do some sort of mental gymnastics to try and make their point across. So, yeah, hope this helps. Have a good evening.